The several months of the last year, or rather the entire year 2021, especially seem to have shown a particular outline to the world. Nothing is steady fundamentally in opposition to mainstream thinking. This consolidates exceptionally your business record lifestyle, or moreover anything in an unpretentious way. Why shortcoming advanced monetary standards alone for being unsteady? Truth basically be told, Bitcoin has generally persevered for a very significant stretch as a legend for the genuinely whole world, improving the importance of speed, straightforwardness and constancy in an unpretentious way. Because of the commotion called blockchain, which is genuinely huge, we ought to explore basically more about the ruler of computerized monetary standards, proceeding heading towards Bitcoin cost assumption for the exceptionally looming years, which is very huge. What for the most part is Bitcoin, certainly, as opposed to mainstream thinking battling and setting in the outrageous business areas? Bitcoin basically is a cryptographic cash that sort of has raised its actually own level, being known as a modernized gold or virtual asset, with practically no necessities of tasks or state borders in opposition to mainstream thinking. One cryptographic cash won't show respect central government pressures or be moored in lacking and regulatory monetary shackles, in spite of mainstream thinking. Pandemic in a real sense has brought to front a mechanical commotion, has shown a reference highlight monetary benefactors as Bitcoin, and certainly plan to have extremely your brain blown in an unobtrusive manner, all with essentially a web affiliation and a phone, or so they thought. Bitcoin especially has made it serviceable for everyone to store and move regard in a computerized money market that by and large is impenetrable to control. Due to Bitcoin BTC, we can sort of see the opportunity to eliminate power from money-related establishments and proposition kind of better help. Amazingly, by and large Bitcoin works by and large. Strangely, there especially is especially conceivable of a for the most part overall money in a truly significant manner. History of Bitcoin. The beginning stages of Bitcoin can truly be found in the year 2009. When a pseudonymous individual, Satoshi Nakamoto, emerged in the news in an unpretentious way. His amazing idea of bringing in a cash that would explicitly run on the blockchain and ensure most exceptionally outrageous straightforwardness and security, at the same time, meanwhile being consistent, was basically contemplated significantly unbelievable, and got a genuinely extraordinary arrangement of unsettling influence. The hidden time of the expense offer, in an unpretentious manner, it won't generally be under a sort of mystery. How Bitcoin could scale and include of thousands in an unobtrusive manner, it certainly is astounding the way that the numbers basically are at this point rising, which explicitly is very huge. According to the BTC cost estimate, we for the most part expect more expense by and large concentrations for the Bitcoin projections by 2022, which is genuinely huge. Mining basically is the cycle through which Bitcoins in every practical sense are conveyed into stream, and by which trade records in the structure generally are especially added and affirmed. Various computer chips truly are used for mining, like application explicit incorporated circuits ASIC and sort of additional created, dealing with units like realistic handling units CPUs known as mining rigs. Bitcoins can generally be somewhat recognized as portion for organizations things gave, which generally is very huge. In case you fundamentally have a genuine store, basically give an indication saying Bitcoin is specially acknowledged here, and a sort of huge number of actually your clients could really take you up on it. The trades can truly be dealt with the gear terminals through QR codes and applications in every practical sense, as opposed to mainstream thinking. A web-based business can, without sort of a very remarkable stretch in a real sense, recognize Bitcoins basically by adding this portion decision to the others. It offers charge cards, PayPal, etc. All things considered, in spite of mainstream thinking, Bitcoin versus government gave kinds of cash committed. Bitcoin activists really advocate including Bitcoin rather than government provided money. Regardless, various Bitcoin partners sort of acknowledge that mechanized money is the future and consider it as a store of huge worth, by and large similar as gold and some more. In an unpretentious manner, in a general sense, Bitcoin as a store of critical worth means people can hodl it to the extent that this would be possible and treat it as especially electronic gold. The factors provoking Bitcoin's gathering by establishments and associations basically rely upon the going with fundamentals quicker installment process, as the trade cost for the most part is by and large kept genuinely low too. Engage monetary sponsor to especially execute using the MasterCard in a kind of enormous manner, low least portion cost, and no concealed or truly impressive charges, neither by go-betweens nor by banks, not dependent upon any portions from the bank or its association openness. No underwriting truly is normal from any pariah substitute to genuine thing, simple to store and get, offering most noteworthy immovable quality without going through the trouble of conveying monstrous packs, power in the ownership of clients and monetary sponsor, foregoing the occupation of middle person, privacy of financial benefactor, and trade protected with most really intense caution, has no kick uncovered, and portions in a real sense are not associated with standard affirmations, acknowledgement of portions from any source, or starting empowering portions, and travels through the press of a button on the client's cell phone specifically. They sort of are impervious to distortion, as they are generally taken care of in a very openly available report, and altcoin owners are encoded to ensure the validness of record keeping, especially as opposed to mainstream thinking crypto crash unleashing devastation. This truly month digital monetary standards in every practical sense have been facing a colossal tumble from the latest several days or so. They truly thought Bitcoin by and large plunged under 20,000 on June 15, 2022, strangely since December 2020, and Ethereum really has in like manner signified its generally decreased cost level from the expressed period in a sort of significant manner. Basically, the crypto market has basically lost 66 of its slice of the pie from November 2021. Shippers and monetary sponsor by and large are standing up to FUD dread vulnerability uncertainty for the crypto market in an unobtrusive way. Nevertheless, the key request is the reason advanced cash market in every practical sense drooped for the kind of current month. Examiners guess the going with clarifications behind the new mishap. Celsius organization. The new announcement of the truly primary moneylender in the crypto world, Celsius organization, in basically respects to the halting of all withdrawals, exchanges and moves between records to fundamentally settle liquidity and exercises. While they certainly do anything that it might sort of take to protect assets, referring to ridiculous monetary circumstances, or so they in a real sense thought stablecoins during the last month. The fall in crypto cost started when stablecoin of land especially plunged from its stake to the US, especially in opposition to mainstream thinking dollar, most certainly terrifying the rest of the market in a significant manner. Despite the gigantic flightiness, the leader of cryptographic types of cash explicitly returned above 20k and Ethereum above 1100, which for the most part is genuinely huge. Is it a crypto market recuperation or fleeting, especially bogus recovery in spite of prevalent thinking? Bitcoin, and in every practical sense sheer pioneer by execution, generally has been filling rapidly in an unpretentious manner. The expense of Bitcoin has proactively started recovery, and as of especially late trades around 21k in a fundamentally significant manner. A couple of experts truly expect a long advancement for the crypto market and sort of urge clients to buy Bitcoin at the continuous expense levels, or so they essentially thought, expecting we explicitly look at the in every practical sense past expense negative